Hi Libras, this is going to be your reading for August 2026. I hope everyone is having a good day so far. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. If it doesn't, check your moon or rising because you could be in that energy as well. Just a reminder, these are general readings, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. How I do my readings, so I'll start with the Angel Oracle Guide here. I'll move on to Traditional Tarot and then back to Oracle at the end. I pause for any moments just because I'm trying to feel the energy that I'm feeling. So appreciate your patience there. Just waiting for a card to drop here, Libra, for you. There we are. Romance and connection. Ooh, let's read. Your message. Angels of romance are swirling around your life at this time, ushering in positive, uplifting, heartfelt experiences that remind you that love is real. Allowing yourself to be romanced, to receive and experience true connection, is important at this time, and it's likely in your heart space is opening up, and any barriers or shields that have been in place are falling away. If you find yourself scared or uptight about romance, know that it's only a sign that you would like to experience it. Also, that's something in your energy system really needs. Your angels are guiding you to begin seeing yourself as a loving and deserving of love, knowing that you have so much goodness and light to offer others in the world. You're being encouraged to know that the world wants to see you, to know you, and to understand your heart. All of this is only possible with your permission, so why not give it now? The energy of romance is increasing in your life at this time. If you're already in a relationship, this can mean that you have an opportunity to connect more deeply and share intimacy and love. If your relationship hasn't been the main focus or priority of your heart for a while, your angels are encouraging you to make the time for it. If you have a new relationship unfolding, there's the potential that but there is a potential for a new relationship to unfold. So angels will help you move forward with it now. Call on divine love from the universe and invite it to open your heart, and then be willing to receive interest and love from others. Whatever the reason for this card is appearing, this is a time for you to enjoy and to be enjoyed in a loving way. Wow, Libra. I mean, being ruled by Venus, this is great for you, great for your connections. I feel like it's natural, but I feel like sometimes with Libras, like I have a Libra Venus and a Libra rising, but my Libra Venus is in my 12th house, my rising is in my 1st house, so sometimes I feel like, you know, especially with that kind of energy, it can go both sides. Be a really loving energy and then be a really like feeling like depressed energy, to be honest with you, Libra. But I also saw on TikTok, I mean, there's professional astrologers that I follow in there, and someone else said for Libra that it's going to be about their connections in August. So let's see. There it is. Interesting because this energy that I'm feeling right away is like this energy of being like prepared for a race, Libra. It's like you have a big race like coming up, and it's just like, you know, I'm doing my little things. Am I checking in with myself? Am I feeling good? You know, how am I feeling about this? Am I feeling prepared? Am I feeling confident? Am I feeling ready? I feel like this is kind of going to relate to your new relationships here and within yourself, finding your own confidence, because I feel like there is this a little bit of like tumultuous energy that's happening here, or like kind of planting or restarting over for you. Some of you, I feel like it's like a duality right now with you, Libra. Some of you are going to kind of advance in your relationships, and some of you are kind of going to go into a different direction here, okay? I have the Seven of Pentacles, which is popping out, which is kind of your main energy, and it's talking about taking a moment to just look back of all the work that you've already done. No one is perfect, and you can't be at a place where you're like extremely, you know, ready for a relationship. That just never happens because we're constantly growing as humans. But when we add someone else to the equation, it's like we are starting to kind of grow together. It's like no one is ever perfect. No one's going into a relationship being like, this is the most perfect thing ever, the most perfect person. If it is, something's up there, because that's just not how humans are. We all have have light, we all have dark, right? We all are working on things, we all are on a different journey, and it's like how we integrate those two things together. So for this, it's like take the time to see how much work that you've done, especially if you are kind of maybe entering a new relationship or evolving in your relationship currently. It's like, yeah, I've done that work. Look at where I was like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Look at where I was in my past relationship here. You know, I've really done that work on myself. And I feel like this is going to kind of show you that you are at a different point this month. We do have the Four of Wands coming out, which is like this homecoming card. Sometimes this can be, you know, engagements, this can be weddings, this can be celebrations, and maybe some of you are getting married. In this month of August, some Libras, for this, it's just like a coming home energy or a celebration. This might be kind of like a new birth in the family. Maybe you're giving birth. But it's interesting because it's coming in after this Knight of Cups in reverse, which is like some kind of emotional offering not really coming the way that we wanted it to. And it talks about kind of happy family. But the cards come out sideways. And when cards come out sideways in my readings, they can go either way. So in the upright, it's our happily ever after, right? It's our strong family bond. It's like a love. But you have to be at this before the Ten of Cups. It's this Nine of Cups moment. It's this moment of being like, I'm good. You know, my self-worth is there. My self-value is there. You know, my cups are full. So now I can add someone else to the equation. Now I can bring someone in here. Okay, so when it's in the reverse, it's family issues. So I feel like they've maybe had some family issues or tumultuous relationships here because it just feels like boundaries in a way. Maybe our boundaries were not strong enough here, or maybe we were kind of felt like we were always having to defend ourselves within our families or our relationships. But I feel like that energy here is just kind of thieving from your current experiences. And now I think you're kind of seeing the truth of those relationships with this kind of moon card in reverse. The moon card in reverse is like subconscious coming to the surface. It's also about, you know, finally seeing the truth of something. And it feels like the way we've been cheated or stolen from in a way. So it might feel like you are kind of dealing with some complex emotions right now, especially if you feel like growing up, your family unit or situations with your family is pretty tumultuous at this time. I think you'll be seeing how that will be that was kind of taking from your energy now. Because maybe you're like seeing that as truth, or maybe traumas are coming to the surface and you're like, oh, that was there this whole time. Oh, maybe that's why this kind of relationship didn't work out. Or now I see, you know, maybe that's my defense mechanism. And so I feel like you are kind of like working through those things and letting go of that energy. Maybe some of you are in therapy doing it. Maybe some of you are just doing energy work yourself, meditation, discovering new things, right? The Hermit energy. Libra, I swear, every week I delete more and more off my phone. I delete everything. And somehow I always run out of storage. So your video stopped because I ran out of storage on my phone, which is just awful. So I'm going to go through the reading again because I think it's a really important reading for you. Again, you wouldn't miss anything. I'm going to start where I ended there. All the cards are already pulled, but we'll just go through all of them, okay? So like I was saying with this Four of Pentacles here, we're kind of releasing that trauma. And with the Page of Pentacles in reverse, it's like this is where we're reworking. This is where we're replanting. That didn't grow. That didn't work the way that we wanted it to. You know, all of this energy from the past is not for us anymore. We have a chance to rebuild. We have a chance to replant. We're starting over. A new chance at this kind of stability here. The Knight of Wands is coming in right after with this Queen of Pentacles. I like this energy here because the Knight of Wands is someone coming in fast and quick for you. This is an energy, could be a new lover. This could be an earth sign, or it could be a fire sign here. So earth sign being Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, or fire sign, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But this person is coming in fast, and they're coming in with love, and I feel like they bring a lot of a grounded energy with this kind of Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles can be like home life, foundations, savings accounts, things like that. But it's also about stability here, right? It's finding this new kind of stability for you, or this person bringing in more stability kind of into your life. With the Wheel of Fortune coming in right after, it's just energy is working in your favor. This means fate is on your side and things are spinning here for you. But it's feeling like, again, like I was saying before, we're kind of getting from this old energy that's kind of maybe coming to the surface right now, that's coming up for us, maybe past family issues or traumas, to get to this place where we are feeling this balance again, this harmony, this temperance energy. This is tranquility, this is peace, this is harmony. This is what we strive for as Libras. I have a lot of Libras Libra placements. So I'm just going to say that we strive for that because I'm a Libra rising and a Libra Venus. But we do, right? This is why Libra's always sliding the scales, because they're always just trying to find that balance. And this is about bringing your energy into balance, right? Here, this is kind of your self-love. This is your self-care. This is making sure that your cup's full before anyone else's. As you see with this Temperance card, the angel is balancing out the water, right? Is finding the balance in between the two things here. So finding that tranquility, finding that peace, finding that balance is going to be your key to bringing in the right persons or the right connections here for yourself, okay? Because it feels like this devil energy wants to peek its little head out. So I'm just going to move these cards over. This devil energy wants to... Where are you, devil? This devil energy wants to peek its little head out, and it's like we are finding that balance, we're finding that tranquility, but this devil wants to keep your energy where it is. Okay, this is Capricorn energy, but it just wants to keep you where you are. Usually on the traditional tarot, these people have two chains around their neck, right? And I feel like that's this devil energy of saying this fear that's coming up for you that will always be in this Ten of Swords, that love is just pain, you know, love is lost, love is heartache, love is being stabbed in the back, being betrayed. So if those emotions or those feelings are coming up for you right now, that's when we know that it's maybe not the time to bring in the right person with this Magician card in reverse, because it just means we're not ready to manifest someone new into our life, because with the Nine of Cups in reverse here, it's just saying we are not emotionally fulfilled. Like as I was talking about in the beginning of our reading with that Ten of Cups, we have to make sure we are good first. Our emotional self is good. You're never going to be perfect, like I said before. We just got to make sure we're sitting good so that we can add this person into our life, right? We can add these cups, this Ten of Cups moment, add more people to it, because we are feeling emotionally fulfilled, we are feeling emotionally good, and that's when you get into the relationship. That's when you you find the right person, because you are feeling that and you are able to kind of put those boundaries up for yourself, because you're like, I'm emotionally good. I've been filling my own cup. I've been doing my self-care. I've been doing my self-love here. Okay, so if you are in that energy of feeling like, with this devil energy, it's like you'll always just feel heartbreak. Maybe you feel like it's the devil on your shoulder being like, no, this is too good to be true. Like, no, this will not work out. Remember the pain from the past. Remember the heartbreak, because those whispers are coming in here. But really just focus on how it feels for you, and trust for what you've learned so far will help you navigate whatever this is here, okay? Like I was saying, fate is on your side here. We're releasing this with this Moon card energy, releasing the Seven of Swords, this maybe this cheating energy, this pain, this not being able to stand up for ourselves, things not working out in the past, and we're moving on to something better. Six of Swords here. It's a moving on energy for you. She's taking all the knowledge that she's learned with her, right? Because swords represent knowledge, communication, and she's bringing them with her on her new adventure. As you can see, the water is really choppy at where she's at now. It's not stable, it's not good. But when she's moving towards, it's a lot calmer water. And I feel like that's what you're moving towards now, Libra, because you have done the work. You're moving on to calmer water, calmer situations, because the past isn't dragging you down anymore. Because it's just telling me here we have the Emperor in reverse, which is over controlling, with the Six of Cups being stuck in the past, and then the Nine of Wands here in reverse, which is just telling you to trust a little bit more, right? The Six of Cups, we're being stuck in our past. I feel like some childhood energy here, especially to do with our family, is stopping us in our current relationships, or stopping us from, that stuff is kind of coming to the surface here for you. So the Emperor reverse is just saying you might be trying to over control it, instead of just allowing it to maybe dissipate, allowing that energy to come up, to feel what you are feeling, and then just allow it to work its way out. It's like, hey, I'm overcoming this, or this is what I'm working on right now. This was kind of my childhood trauma. This is kind of what I knew growing up, and I'm trying to really find a balance here, because it's not working for me anymore, right? The devil wants to keep you in this place of you're just feeling with all these swords in your back, but that's not the case. It's time to manifest something new. It's time to manifest the right and the true loving connections for you here. You deserve the love, Libra. You deserve to have that in your life. Everyone deserves love, but you got to feel like you deserve it, right? So relinquish that control. Really, instead of like, I have to control this situation. So, because in the past I got hurt before, and if I'm controlling it, it won't happen again. But that's not true. You never know. You just never know what the future holds. You can't be trying to control it so much that you just end up over controlling another person, and then it just turns out negative in your favor. So just trust that you have the right instincts. Trust that you'll know if this is the right relationship for you or not. Trust that you are feeling in good energy and good spirits because you've been working on yourself. You've been working through these traumas, because I feel like something new is coming for you, and it's again this romanticize of not only love but of life for you, Libra. I feel like there's going to be like, wow, this is going to be like really good for me. I'm allowing myself to feel this joy without immediately going to, this is just going to end in hurt or pain for myself here. Okay. The card that you got for the Moonology was communication is key. Any relationship, communication is key, right? We're honest about what we are going through, what we are feeling. We're communicating properly our boundaries, our pace, what we are feeling. Here, I just feel like all that kind of communication that's happening, especially at the start of a relationship or when a relationship is growing, is going to be really important for you, because it's going to help you kind of connect more here. You also got hope and happiness, which I want to read for you. You have reached a time filled with healing energy, new progress, satisfaction. You are the point for festivity, right? Festivity, Four of Wands. This is like the homecoming energy, the festive energy. This energy in this phase is supportive and promotes the feeling of winning. Let worries and challenges, we were talking about that here with the Devil energy, the Ten of Swords, the Seven of Swords. Worries and challenges from the past, Six of Cups, fade away as you focus on the joy that is surrounding you, right? Focusing on the good energy. Feel encouraged and excited about the potential of all the wonderful promises that are being kept. Celebrate and enjoy your life, Libra, and that's what I'm feeling here. You're going to be okay as long as you stick strong to yourself, as long as your emotional body is good, then you'll be totally fine. You don't have to be perfect, like I said before, but just be honest what's going on. If these energies from the past are coming up for you, be honest about them. Be like, hey, I'm working through this right now. And I think people appreciate that, because it's just being like, instead of them guessing what's going on, you're communicating, right? You're being honest, you are being open, and that means your heart is also open.